Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I mentioned that I was headed to Punta Cana, and now I am back and I'm excited to share my experience at the Excellence El Carmen Resort with you. In case this is your first time to my channel, my name is Pierre Caron with the Travel Agent Next Door, and today we are going to have a look at my last adventure during my March break trip with my amazing wife at the luxurious Excellence El Carmen in Punta Cana. Now, overall, our experience at the resort was absolutely amazing. The vibe at the Excellence El Carmen is just fantastic. Now, if you're looking for a party resort, this might not be the place for you. During the day, it's more on the quiet side with some activities happening at the main pool, such as poker or blackjack in the pool. It was kind of cool. They had a big floating table. There's always a prize, usually a bottle of rum for the winner, and no cost to get in. They also had aqua classes and the daily bingo at the Los Olas bar and restaurant always seem to attract a crowd for some reason, and they seem to be having a lot of fun. I never attended, but I could tell because you could hear them from the main pool area. They seem to be having a blast. Now, at the beach, the area is absolutely beautiful, and there's always something going on, like volleyball games. There's also other beach games that can be played, like horseshoes, bocce, cornhole. The main pool is heated, so I'm not sure why you have a heated pool in the Caribbean, but sometimes it felt a bit warm on some days. But hey, there's a couple of smaller pools nearby, one that's just in front of the main pool that are very refreshing, and two other pools, they're fairly decent size because they're medium sized compared to the other one. And they're on the right-hand side of the main building near the back. Very quiet, so if you're looking for an area to relax, read a book without nothing really going on around you, there was barely anybody there. I think we only went one day, but the day we did head out there, we were pretty much on our own. There's a bar out there. They have some music that was playing very quietly by the bar. So very nice and peaceful area, and a lot of people talked about it that wanted to be away from. I would say the crowds, but the crowds were never that bad. But they wanted to be more alone. So, despite the resort being full, we never had trouble finding a spot at the main beach or even the main pool, even in the middle of the day. Now, if you're booked with in an Excellence Club room like we were, you also have access to two exclusive beach areas reserved just for the Excellence Club, and they're located on either side of the main beach area. Now, in the evening, the entertainment was top notch. With pre and post shows featuring live music and other acts. This was simply amazing, and always followed up by the main event in the theater. And my personal favorite was definitely the Queen tribute show. But all the entertainment that we attended was fantastic. You could always find a violin or a sax player playing in the evening in the martini bar area or restaurant area, providing an excellent atmosphere to enjoy a nice cocktail before heading out for your dinner. One of the things that we noticed with talking to many guests, throughout the week, a lot of people had been there, had been returning to the resort multiple times. To me, that speaks volumes about its quality. And everyone we spoke to that had maybe this was their first time being there, or nobody had negative comments. Always positive comments about the things and their experience to date from being at the resort. And so I can see why a lot of people are returning. There was even a VIP guest that was arriving the day we were leaving. Apparently, it was his 52nd time at that resort. That's dedication to a resort. I would like to have the money to go to a resort that many times. Anyways, but with that said, it speaks volumes when you hear those stories and talking to those people. You know, one of the great things that I love about the Excellence, not just this resort, but just the Excellence brand in itself, is the dining options with no reservations. You have many choices of dining options and no reservations needed, except for at our resort. And so I'm going to take a step back here a bit. The teppanyaki experience, because there's only so many tables, you needed to book ahead of time for that. But other than that, it's just go in, check in, and grab a seat if it's available right away. If not, you have usually it's short waits. For us, the only night that we had to wait was the night we went to I'm trying to think the fish place. I can't remember the name. The Lobster House. Oh my God, it just slipped my mind. Yes, so the night we were at the Lobster House, we had a 1 hour wait. So we went to check in. And it was actually our first night there. They told us it'd be an hour. We went over to Martini Bar, had a couple drinks, came back, and it was all good. We were ready. So now that we're talking about the dining option at the Excellence, well, we're going to talk more specifically about the ones at the Excellence El Carmen. El Carmen. They offer 15 different options, including 12 restaurants, two food trucks, and your room service. The restaurants offer a wide range of cuisine, from Mexican and French to Indian and Italian. And one of the things I really appreciated, that each restaurant strives to have an authentic chef from that country to represent to ensure that the authenticity of the culinary experience for their guests. So here is a list of some of the restaurants that not necessarily we attended, but the restaurants that they have there. So there's La Placida, which is a food truck. They offer various options like burgers, hot dog, fish taco or fries, tacos, and a few other things. Then we have, I think it's pronounced Agave. It's the Mexican cuisine restaurant serving authentic Mexican dishes. This was simply amazing. We did have our chance to eat there. The other one is Chez Isabelle, which is the French cuisine. That probably at all the restaurants there was, I'll say it was still really good, but it was our least favorite of all the restaurants that we went to. And then, of course, you have the grill. That's the steakhouse. Spice is a Pan Asian cuisine. That's where the teppanyaki tables are. That's where we have that experience. But they also have a sit down other area, and they have flavors from across Asia and. I was going to say and enjoy teppanyaki dining, but I already mentioned that. The other restaurant, Basmati, is the Indian cooking, savor the spices and flavors of India. We never got a chance to make it to that one. The second food truck, which is open only in the evening. So the first one I mentioned is open during, I guess, lunch hour to dinner, and the other one's open from dinner to later in the evening. This one's called the Food Shark. So similar to the first one for types of food. And then we have the Magna. This is the Excellence Club only restaurant. And if you want to have a tomahawk steak that's at no extra cost, this is the place. You have to get an Excellence Club room first of all, but this is the place to be. And I enjoyed, as you can see in the picture that I'm showing you right now, I enjoyed my tomahawk steak that night. Then you have the sports bar, which has snacks and burgers. So it's a good place to grab a quick bite to each. A quick bite to eat and catch a game. The other one is the Oregano, the Italian restaurant, the Lobster House that I spoke about earlier. Then you have Flavor Market, which is a Spanish cooking, so you experience the flavors of Spain there. Los Olas, which I spoke where the bingo was, is a buffet area that is open in the afternoon. We had lunch there most days. Amazing burgers. So it is more buffet style, but the burgers are cooked as on request, and same with the wood fired pizzas. Amazing. But other than that, it is a great place for lunch. They had a variety of different foods serving every day, and it's just nice. It's right by the main pool, nice and easy to go to. So we enjoyed Los Olas for lunch on a daily basis. Then you have the kitchen table, which is only open in the morning. This is a international buffet. So it's basically you can have your made to order omelets. There is fresh fruit, juices, you name it, cheeses, waffles, pancakes. There's choices to be had, that's for sure. So overall, our stay at the Excellence El Carmen was unforgettable, and I can't wait to go back. As a matter of fact, I think I've already booked my my ticket in my room to go back next year. So if you're considering a trip to Punta Cana, I highly, highly recommend checking out this resort. Well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel content. Make sure to follow me on my Facebook business page, as I will be announcing a YouTube Live virtual cruise night. So all of you who enjoy ocean cruise, please make sure you join me for this live event. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be talking with a representative of Princess and talking about some of the upcoming Princess cruises that I have locked in some rooms for you, and I will be also cruising on these cruises. So don't miss. Just so follow me on Facebook, and thank you again, and see you next time.